Hey, I'm Hannah, and today we're going to talk about one of the most common traps I see smart, capable business owners and entrepreneurs fall into. They confuse outputs with outcomes. They're working hard, they're getting stuff done, but nothing feels clear, consistent, or satisfying. And it's not because they're lazy, it's because they're aiming at the wrong thing. Let me show you what I mean. So let's define it clearly. Outputs are the actions you take. You send the newsletter, you post on Instagram, you build a new landing page, you hire someone, you write content, etc. Outcomes are the results you get from those actions. So, more qualified leads, more times in your calendar, increased client retention, a scalable delivery system, launching someone that brings in sustainable revenue. Here's the key difference. Outputs are what you're doing, and outcomes are what this work is supposed to change. If you can't tell what the outcome is that you're actually working towards, you're just executing a task. This is the part that most entrepreneurs miss. You can hit every output you planned for the week and still not move the business forward. You can spend 40 hours executing tasks and still feel like you're behind, you're spinning, and you're unsure of what's working. Because when you're not clear on the why behind the work, you can't prioritize. You cannot measure it. You can't lead. You're just doing stuff and calling it progress. And that's what I see in most founder businesses. That's productive chaos, is what I like to call it. Constant motion, but very little movement. Let me give you two real-world examples. For one, let's look at the social content trap. A founder says, "I need to post more on Instagram." So they commit to it for 30 days straight and they do it. But nothing changes, no leads, no clients, no real traction. Why? Because the output was to post daily, but there was no clear outcome defined. Was it to attract qualified leads? Was it to convert existing followers? Was it to build authority in a specific niche? Without clarity on the outcome, you can't evaluate success. You're just boosting your posting, and that's about it. Another example would be about a team delegation issue. So the founder hires an assistant and starts delegating tasks like inbox, calendar, content uploads, etc. But 2 weeks in, they feel even more overwhelmed. Why? Because the output was to delegate tasks. But the real outcome, which is reclaiming time, reducing decision fatigue, freeing mental bandwidth, was never clarified. So everything just feels really heavy because there's no clear success metrics about whether the delegation worked. And this really has a huge cost, this confusion. You burn time and energy on things that just look productive. You keep your team busy but not aligned. You fill your calendar but feel no real momentum. You hit your goals but they don't land because there aren't any real outcomes in the first place. You're not tired because you're failing. You're tired because your business is busy but directionless. So, how do you fix it? Every good goal starts with an outcome. So ask, what result am I building towards? Not what should I do, but what needs to change. Define how you'll know when you've achieved it. Be specific. Get more leads, for instance, is not an outcome. Add 100 qualified leads to the pipeline is an outcome. Design outputs to serve the outcome, nothing else. So every output should serve the outcome, and if it doesn't, it's just noise. Track progress at the outcome level, not at the task level. So, done does not mean there's progress. Change does not mean it's improved. Start looking at the right metrics. And if you're feeling like your business is in motion but not momentum, if you're busy but not better, if you're hitting goals that don't feel like success, you don't need to work harder. You need clarity on the right outcomes. This is the core of what I help founders, business owners, and entrepreneurs do. So if you're ready to get clear on what that direction means and to stop wasting time chasing outputs that don't move you, please subscribe. More videos are coming with real strategies, practical tools, and founder insights to help you build something that is actually aligned, profitable, and worth running. Thanks for watching. I'm Hannah. Let's get clear.